NRM has only one pillar.
NRM take only a share.
The
UPDF.
Led by General Muhozi. General Muhozi is a good officer who was trained from Europe. When I become president, I will summon him to my office. Together with other 18 generals. I will call them to my office and remind them that I'm the new commander in chief. And they must listen to my order. Failure to listen to my order. Failure to listen to my orders will put them in big trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, they will leave power. They are going. NRM is going. NRM is going.
Do you remember those speeches that we used to give in primary school during our campaigns, where I would say, we are going to give you tap porridge. You don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning to go and get porridge from the kitchen. This is like more like it. There's no, because it doesn't really make sense. And it goes back to what has been a common question lately for Bobi Wine specifically, and now Munyagwa. A lot of people are actually questioning what policies these people have to tell people and how they're going to execute them when they take power. Because many people, because several presidential candidates, especially Bobi Wine and now Munyagwa, are simply using President Museveni as a campaigning tool, like talking about how bad his regime has been and stuff like that, as their talking points for their campaign regime, because for their campaigns. And many people actually asking that, what are you offering? Why don't you focus more on your policies? Why don't you focus more on what you're going to do for the people? What does your manifesto say? Let people understand that you have to, or what is your value proposition basically when you get into power. But many of them are actually skipping that and are focusing on talking bad about President Museveni, which is a given, because the man has stayed in power for 40 years and the country is literally looking like an urban ghetto. You understand what I mean? That's just me saying. But if I were to choose, I don't think I would have this guy on a campaign trail. The system of democracy is the biggest problem that we still have as Africa, because I don't think you actually need democracy, because first of all, it's a waste of time and money, but also it has given people that do not deserve to be on, it has given time wasters the liberty to take part in so-called electoral processes simply because of the notion of democracy. If I were to choose or to vet people that were fit of, credible enough to run for presidency, I wouldn't really give Munyagwa that opportunity to do so, because he's a joker if you come to think of it.